What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy, and I am coming at you with a game that's quite a bit different than some of the others I've played here. But anyway, so this is a game that I've had sitting on my Xbox for a while, but I recently started playing it cooperatively with some of the students, actually, where I work. And they've been having a lot of fun with it, so I thought I'd kind of go back and revisit it. This was my first personal profile. And then this is one that they started just to have their own separate save file. I'm going to start a new one here. But as you can see, I have not gotten all the way through this game. So, like, I'm not exactly going in blind, but I'm not 100% sure on what all happens in this game. But anyway, so let's get started with this. First bit is going to get into some of the backstory after I choose a character. I don't even know who I want to go with. I think I like the look of new. So, generally, this is supposed to be a 2 or more player game, but they do have an option for a 1-player mode, which can kind of make it a little more difficult, but that's what I'm gonna have to do for this. So, this should be very interesting. I would imagine it gets easier the more players you have, although they might add more enemies in that case, I don't know. You'll see why I think it would be easier in just a little bit here. But anyway, 1-player mode. Oh hey, I get to pick a pet to have with me. So we've got Kepler, Riemann or Riemann, I don't know. Pythagoras, Doppler. Oh, so these are all named after scientists and stuff. I'm gonna go with Pythagoras because I can. And let me know if you want me to read all the stuff that, like, gives you the context and all that. Or, you know, all the dialogue and such. But, so basically, you know, they made this thing that, you know, kind of brought everybody together, and everybody's all happy and stuff like that. They had people guarding this reactor that was spreading all the joy and love and happiness and stuff. But then there was a glitch in the Matrix. I know that's not the way they word it, but still. So then the machine broke apart, and yeah. Then all sorts of bad stuff happened. And then these other machine ship things, or whatever you want to call them, come in and start capturing people. And this is where we begin. So, systems failing, main fleet gone. Prototype ship might still have power. So that's where we're gonna go. Blah, blah, blah. So this is actually the prototype ship that we're in right now. And I can't... Okay. I gotta go around here. Push all these buttons to release the prototype ship. Okay. Loyal Space Pet is reporting for duty. And there we go. There's our loyal Space Pet. Pythagoras. Furry friend just woke up, and they're a bit rusty, so let's give them some practice. Order them to shoot the targets. Okay. I had forgotten how exactly that worked. So basically you hold Y and then pick one of the weapons or machines or whatever in this case on the ship and they'll work on that. Alright. Detecting enemies coming your way. Oh no. See, and until directed otherwise, the pet will stay at whatever spot you assign them. Okay. So I need to go back in here. I keep jumping when I shouldn't be. Oh yeah. I'm gonna need to assign my pet up there. And there we go. Now we've got a shield. I'll do the shield. Assign my pet over there. Blast away the enemy. They're not very good at that. Maybe I should have my pet on the shield. I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing from now on. Alright, Pythagoras, go to the shield. Alrighty, and now we have ourselves an engine as well, so we can get moving. Oh, look at that. We have found some space bunnies. Or at least a space bunny. That should help us get through the door. Ow. That door only needs one. Okay. So, I gotta say, like, I think the reason it's actually a little more fun doing this multiplayer is just to watch the communication, or lack thereof, between the people trying to, you know, run the ship and, you know, do what they need to do. Oh, lovely. Wait, not yet. Secret weapon, go! I should go up here instead. Okay, there we go. Enemy's gone. Now with the Yamato cannon, or whatever it's called, the big special weapon. Yeah, the Yamato cannon. It's... We'll call it a hyper beam, for lack of a better term. Because, it has to recharge after you use it. Alrighty, I need to find more of the bunnies so I can get through the portal thing there. Well, so I can open it up first and then get through it. Anyway, let's go down here. Bust open the cage. Where be the enemies? Like, I know they're coming from somewhere. Yeah. So far, Pythagoras is doing pretty good on the shield. I think I'll just leave him there. Yeah, so it's kind of funny watching other people play this and how they like unintentionally will mess up, you know, where they put the shield or other things like that. Map station. Alright, so we got a little something over to our left here. So I'm gonna go that way. This game starts off kind of slow paced, but once you get into the other levels, it gets pretty complicated pretty quick. Okay, so how do I get that? Do I need more bunnies or something? Can I blast through the door? No. Obviously not. Based on that evidence. Alright, well. There's another space bunny here, so... Okay, you're gone. Come on. So yeah, the shield doesn't quite cover everything, obviously. Otherwise, this game would not be any kind of a challenge. Whoa, hello. I guess that's not available right now. Okay. Oh, hey. Opened up this thing. Slowly. Alright. So map data. And that shows us where more space bunnies are. I mean, for this level, that's the only spot that's left to explore. Yeah, so I do also have another game in mind that I might pick up a let's play, walkthrough-ish, whatever you want to call it, sort of thing. I gotta go quickly through this. Security system's gone haywire. Remember, shield can block bullets, yes. I know that. That's why I have Pythagoras on the shield. No. Okay, I gotta go there, because otherwise I'm running into this, the edge, the wall, whatever. Words, what are they? Okay, they're free. I'm gonna get ready to use this thing. But first it's gonna show them opening up the portal. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, whatever. That's the only problem I have with the Yamato cannon, is that it takes a bit too long to work its way around the ship. And that should not be any kind of necessary, getting that little locator thing. But you know what? Let's give it a whirl anyway. Oh, okay. I guess if you don't need it, it kind of defaults to giving you more health. Like repairing your ship, basically. Come on. There we go. Alrighty, so now I need to go all the way up here. Jeez. I just noticed my recording time. Well, I don't want to only have the first level in here. Like, it just doesn't seem like enough content. Plus, that means I'll have quite a few episodes of this in the end. But at the same time, the levels only get more complicated after this. Blah, blah, blah. I really can't skip the dialogue, can I? So, you got your, like, kind of area selection screen here. I guess I gotta... Hold up. No. I'll just keep playing on normal, thank you. I also don't have any of the other ships unlocked. Obviously, because I'm just starting this. Well, okay, so it's gonna take us right into the next level. Okay. Hopefully this episode doesn't end up being too long. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Alright, Pythagoras on the shield. Picking up distress signals throughout this sector. Must be space bunnies in need of rescuing. No, really. Alright, so there's a little bit of something on our map. There's another little something. I'm actually going to put Pythagoras over here to look at the map. Okay, and then back on the shield. This way I can continue driving, or steering the ship, as it were. Okay, that's just like an asteroid thing. Still, I would rather destroy it before it becomes a problem. So, we haven't really gotten into really even the full slew of gameplay. Alright, enemies are spawning over here. Yeah, the trouble comes with having to move all the way around the ship to get to the different, you know, guns and other operations. So, generally speaking, at least as I played this before, I tried to make sure that I got all of the space bunnies in a level before I ended each level. Problem right now is that that's probably going to make this take a while. Oh yeah. Where do we need to go? Okay, so there's two up that way. Let me just uncover this little bit of cloudiness here. More stuff. Dang it. Come on. Eventually, it will get to a point where I can, like, upgrade some of the ship parts. But we're not quite there yet. So it does, for the time being, make this a bit tedious. A little hard to hit the enemies when I can't see them. Not that I specifically need to kill these enemies, but they're right here. So I just kind of figured I'd do it anyway. Ugh! They just keep coming from everywhere. Why? Go away. Alright. Seems like... Okay, so I could go all the way... I could go all the way to the right and do that, or I could go up first, which is what I'll probably do. Go up. So the thing with the map, though, is that it doesn't show you, like... It doesn't show you all the unlockables, like all the power-ups you might find, or different things like that, necessarily. Oh my gosh. Those little buggers are so annoying sometimes. Because, like, if you don't hit them with the very first little bullet thing, they'll do as much as possible to run away from it, essentially. Okay. This is going to be a bit of a slog. Especially since I'm playing this, like, super safe. Ah, almost. Okay, back to the shield. See, occasionally that's what you end up needing to do, especially in the later levels. It becomes a more common occurrence where you'll need to direct your pet up to something besides the shield in order to get through this at any kind of reasonable pace. Oh my gosh. See? Like... I don't hit them immediately, they fly away. Okay. I could tell there was one coming from there. It is also possible to kind of like squish the enemies to death if they're like, you know, hanging out along something like this. But it's not exactly really reliable. Because, you know, they can move. Alright. He's dead. Alright, here we go. Now we've got a little bit of something interesting here. Power gem. Where do I want to put it? Let's put the power gem right over here. And now you can see that it shoots even faster. Alrighty. While there aren't any enemies immediately around us, let's take another look at the map. Somehow I wound up way over to the left. Good news is that means I pretty much only need to go straight up from here. Gone. Oh geez. Dang it, that missed. I just completely wasted that shot. Oh well. Alright, moving along. More enemies, or at least one more. Yeah. Doesn't help with the way that the enemies come at you, so, like, sporadically at times. It makes things take a lot longer, essentially. So I'm kind of looking at the mini-map in the lower left. Kind of using that as my primary guide. There's going to be a thing coming around. Jeez. Like, why did it have to decide to go all the way around to the side of the ship? I don't really understand that. Alright, gonna open this up, because I'm pretty sure we've got some bunnies in there that need rescuing. Yes, we do. Okay. So what I imagine would be really nice about having, you know, 3 or especially 4 players is that you could, you know, spread out more, and then you would better be able to operate various things at the same time. Alright, I'm just gonna stay here and try and let the enemies come to me. Oh yeah, and if this wasn't already clear, whenever you rescue the space bunnies or anything like that, you also end up repairing the ship. Come on. There we go. Why are you being so stupid with the shield now? Pythagoras, you're better than this. Okay, so gotta just keep going to the right, basically. Yeah, I'm already a half an hour into recording this. Now, again, things do eventually get far more interesting once you start getting more upgrades and equipment, weapons, whatever you want to call them. So basically, like the power gem thing that I got earlier. Eventually I'll have more of those. But then also there are going to be more enemies coming at me. So, you know, I think on the whole, the idea is to give the game a decent sort of progression to where you can continually make your ship better, but then also like face tougher challenges that require your ship to be better. Oh my gosh, come on. Alright, you know what? And I released that at completely the wrong time. That hit nothing. Also, not that I mind it, but it's definitely easier to get your ship kind of in an orbit around one of these little planet things than it actually would be in real life. Oh yay. Gonna have to hop on the... Let's go to the upper cannon now. Okay. Those enemies are all gone. Gonna rescue some more space bunnies, and... Alright, they have unlocked the portal. However, I am still going to be doing some things in this level. Because, you notice, top left corner, it shows 6 out of 5. 5 is just the minimum requirement to get through the level. But there are more of them that you can find, and, you know... Firstly, because I want to help as many of them as possible, and secondly, because it will result in more upgrades and stuff coming quicker. I generally prefer to get all of the bunnies in every level. Boom. Well, that worked out nicely. And what do we have here? Another power gem. Okay, I'll put it on the opposite side. Kind of balance things out a little bit. Where to now? Pretty much just straight right, maybe a little bit upward as well. Alright. Hiya! Boom. They're all gone. But now we have more. No. Come on. But yeah, even the most efficient routes getting between different spots on the ship still takes a little while. Kind of almost wish you could just quickly direct yourself to one of the machines or one of the stations, whatever you want to call it, similar to how you do it for your pet. What is this? Another gem thing. Okay. Well, I was about to say let's see what we got this time, but I can tell based on the radar we have more stuff, more enemies coming our way. Alright. So, what do we have here? Another power gem. Okay. I'll put it up here. So it is possible to, like, replace the gems at a given station if, you know, you get a new one and, like, place it in the same spot. But at the same time, I think it only replaces it. It doesn't, like, you know. You don't essentially get to keep both gems when you do that. Now, there is a way for that to be done, and we'll hopefully get to that a little later. Might have to wait all the way until the next episode to see that in action, but it's definitely there, and it's something you will want to take advantage of while playing this game. Alright, couple more space bunnies. I'm thinking there are probably like 2 more left to find. Okay, you're gone. Thank you for letting me know where you are. Alright, I'm gonna go down this way just a bit. Okay. Now, like, if I knew there were no other enemies coming from any directions that... Let me restart that sentence. If I knew that all the enemies that would come at us were from the same direction where the shield is pointed, then I would probably have my trusty pet Pythagoras operate something besides the shield. But for the most part, generally, keeping your pet on the shield is going to be the safest bet. You know what? There is absolutely no way that I could guarantee anything other than the one remaining spot would have more bunnies to rescue. So I'm just gonna head towards what I know is there. Ooh, a metal gem. Okay. Now you get to see something a little different. Wah, boom. This right here is a pretty fun weapon to operate, gotta say. Yeah. Aw, come on. So, holding X moves it further out away from the ship, and then letting go of X brings it back in. Hold up. Map time. Yeah, so I need to go down, basically over here. And actually down a little further from that, but whatever. Yeah. Oh geez, there's a ginormous, like, asteroid belt sort of thing that we're about to run into. Let's make sure we don't have any enemies on our tail first. Another one's about to come out over here. Yay for a radar / mini-map thing. But okay. So I think there are gaps in this, like, asteroid belt thing that you could just pilot your way through, but that's a pretty risky way of getting through here. Now, if you blast a bigger hole in it, then that's a little different. Alright. Hiya. Seriously though, that weapon's a lot of fun. Alright, you know what? Kaboom. Blast away some of these asteroids so I don't have to worry about them so much. Da, da, da. Kill those dudes. Kill this dude. Okay. Now I gotta keep going around here. Alrighty. Those are our bunnies in need of rescue. All friends rescued. There we go. Hiya. Oh, fine. But I am seeing another question mark thingy down that way. That might be another power-up, and if it is, I want it. Yes! Another gem. Alright, what is it? Beam gem. Ooh, hello. I think that'd be really good up here. And you'll see why in a little bit. So... I think... I mean, I know I've rescued everything that I can. The only thing I don't know is that if there might still be some more power-ups available up in the corner of the map. And or if there would be any kind of achievement for basically opening up the whole map. Yeah. Darn it. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh my gosh, they keep coming. Stop it. Go away. Alright. So now I essentially need to go up. Right? Yeah. Mostly up with a little bit of something kind of over to the left here. Oh my gosh, come on. No, I'm not trying to pilot the ship just yet. Okay, you're gone. There we go. The main thing I like about that weapon is that it kills pretty much anything that it hits in one shot. I mean, other than some of the bosses and other, like, really strong enemies. Oh, man. Yeah. So, if the episodes keep going at a rate like this... This is just gonna be a whole series with a bunch of long episodes. Okay. Time to unleash the new and improved Yamato weapon. Boom. And I almost made a really bad joke there and was gonna be all like, or should I say beam? Oh my gosh. I don't remember having so many lame jokes like that before I started working at this job. I think going into my 5th year, I can pretty much without a doubt say that this job has changed me a little bit. Come on. Work with me here. Hiya. And there are more about to come. Yay. Let's just beam them all away. Well, okay, not all of them. I don't like the look of that asteroid coming this way. Okay. Just checking out the corner of the map here. Oh yeah, and if you haven't been able to tell by now, looking at the minimap radar thing down in the bottom left, everything that shows up as red is an asteroid, the green dots are enemies, and then of course it'll mark the bunnies as bunnies. Oh my gosh, so many of these little dudes. So, yeah. As you can see right now, with me just trying to like plow my way through to get to the exit, now that I've uncovered the entire map, this is not a good way to go about things. The only reason I'm going to stay alive probably is because I'm finishing the level. Do not just try and plow through everything like that. Yeah, that level alone took me 28 minutes and 50 seconds, clearing the air. So, okay, so I did get an achievement for that. I was wondering. So, in between each area thing, blah blah blah, in between each area thing, you'll get a little screen like this, where you'll be able to heal and typically get at least one other little power-up thingamajig. Metal gem, well, there's only one spot left to put it. Alright. Oh, but before I get moving on to the next level, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. So, as always, like and share if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell to get more updates when I post new stuff. You can also follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of my social media stuff. I'll have info down in the description. And of course, leave comments below with your thoughts on whether you're at all interested in this game, if you want to see more of it, if you have particular, well, I don't want to say too much more, but if you have suggestions for other games or ideas for other videos and stuff, leave that all down in the comments section. So anyway, that's it. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you in the next episode, but until then, stay cool, people.